I have read Surah Ar-Rahman, and I have also read about it, and I found an interesting story.
It sounds like you are so excited. I'm thrilled to listen.
I read that the Jinn heard this surat, and they replied when they heard the phrase, "Then which of your Lord's favours will you both deny?" But humans did not.
Why do you think humans did not reply?
Maybe they did not understand the point, but Jinn did.
And did you get the point?
I am not sure.
Let's think together. Allah said that He made human from clay like pottery, and jinn from smokeless flame. Let me ask you how we make pottery.
After sculpturing the clay, we put it on fire to harden this clay.
So the pot cannot definitely exist without heat. Can human body exist without what we call soul?
Of course not.
Did you see the human soul, or have you studied it in your medical studies?
No, we only deal with the body cells and its chemistry, including the brain cells. And we cannot detect where is the soul.
But we have detected the human aura with electromagnetic detectors, which is sometimes detects human aura bigger than the physical body itself.
But this is not in the physical body. We cannot see it by our eyes.
So, can you see Jinn?
Of course not. They are UFOs, and even some people believe they are not even existing. Because they are not seen.
Even the term Jinn in Arabic language refers to the unseen or the hidden. So the ayat of creating the human from clay like pottery and Jinn from smokeless flame is clear now, I guess.
Oh my God! It means that the soul in our bodies, that cannot be seen, are from the same smokeless fire, like Jinn, that we cannot see also. And the pottery making is an example of how God created human from two different materials.
He merges the two seas, yet between them is a barrier they never cross. Yet, then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny?
I understand now why they replied to this ayat, and humans did not. Obviously because they understand this mechanism. Humans' understanding is limited to the materialistic things only, but Jinn understands very well the spiritual realm.
Let me ask you another question. What do we call the clever person?
What a strange question. You mean genius, right? That's not even related to our context.
Yes, genius. Also in Arabic, in Spanish, in Russian, and many languages, there is a relation between the clever people term and the Jinn term.
You mean that humans get their ideas from Jinn?
Out of both come forth pearls and coral. Yet then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny? So the pearls here might mean the bright ideas, and the corals are the negative ones, as pearls become jewelry after we take them from the sea. But corals die and just become useless rocks.
So why are you telling me that these natural phenomena in Surah Ar-Rahman are related to the human and the unseen world? I mean the Jinn. Of course not.
Aren't the ayah, yet then which of your Lord's favors will you both deny, is repeated throughout the surah? Why is it repeated then?
I got the point finally, so it's a hidden speech to both humans and Jinn, throughout Surah Ar-Rahman, with metaphor in each ayah to simplify the whole idea of double realms. But only seekers for meaning will catch the point.
It's a holy Quran, in a well-preserved book, reached by none except those who are purified. And do you remember the beginning of the surat? What was the main subject?
The main subject was the development of human brain. Oh my God. So Al-Rahman is continuing and explaining how the brain is working and how the ideas are generated in this brain for humans to be successors on Earth. Of course it makes a complete sense now. How we deny our Lord's favours.
And the ayah, the Lord of the 2 easts and 2 wests, is referring to the different realms. We have our realm, and they have theirs. I have a question for you. Why can't we see them?
Our eyesight can see only the range between red colour and violet.
And we know there are waves above the violet and below the red, but we cannot see them. We believe that such waves exist, and we use them in our machines. Don't we use the ultraviolet waves for treatment?
Yes, those waves are proven to have influence on our bodies.
Also, the unseen creatures from different electromagnetic wavelengths that we cannot see can also influence humans. That's Al-Rahman creation.
So in this surah, Almighty started by his creation of the brain and its evolution towards a speaking human being. And then Almighty explains that human is made from body and soul, and this soul is from the same material like the jinn. But both the soul and the jinn exists in 2 different realms, and they are so close, like the 2 seas, but cannot cross each other. And by such connection ideas are generated and man can be successor on Earth. It makes sense. But what about the flagships in the following ayah?
Noor, it's already late now. Can we make it later, as it will take time?
I will wait for it and I will try to figure out the answer myself.